Hi, this is David Williams with Consolidated Pipe and Supply, and I'm here at Marco Rural Water. We're going to talk about the Hydrant Buddy from Hydraverge and show you how it works. Okay, here is the tool. This is a hydrant exerciser as it's sitting right here. It is a Milwaukee pole hog with a M18 cordless unit with a 9 amp hour battery on it. The package comes with 2 batteries, comes with the hydrant adapter right here, and it also comes with the valve, extendable valve key. So we're going to go and put this on a hydrant and a valve and show you how it works. All right, we're just going to take the cap off the hydrant here. Go ahead and open the hydrant. Just another product that kind of goes along with it. It's called a safety stick. It's a magnetic valve box lid lifter. And so we just pop off the valve box. I've got my adjustable key here. This one doesn't seem very deep, so I'm just going to pop it up. This unit also has a counter on it here that you can see, so it'll do your rotations. Take my cap off. Hydrant. So this is a fire hydrant lead, should be a 6-inch gate valve, so should be around 20 turns. All right, so that's shut. It was 20 turns. Just reset. Reverse my unit. That's all there is to exercising the valve and a hydrant. We're going to talk about the U.S. radar triple frequency ground penetrating radar. It's made by U.S. Radar, and they're located in New Jersey, and this unit is manufactured in the United States. Comes with a GTAC tablet that's military grade. It is waterproof and can be submerged in water. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you're out locating in the rain, this unit is not going to have any trouble at all. You can also drop the tablet from 6 feet and still be okay. So this unit is robust with the large wheels, and comes with the 12-volt battery. You can also get an optional 12-volt battery that'll charge the tablet as you're working. The tablet will run about 4 or 5 hours on a charge, and then if you're going to be locating any more than that, you'd want to have that optional charger on the cart. So it has a skid plate on the bottom. It's good for about 40 miles of pushing it over terrain, because the radar unit needs to have constant contact with the ground. We're going to move on across the street and show you how this thing works. Okay, so this is the startup screen on the GPR unit. What we'll do is we'll go to settings, click on antenna, and then we'll click on the auto configure button here, and that's going to open up the antennas and all that to to match the soil conditions. So we just hit OK here, hit OK here, hit back. We're going to start a new job, and up here in the corner is my GTAC battery, my radar battery life is right there. If I want to name this job, I can just click right here, and I can type in whatever I want to type in. Then we just hit OK. And this one having 3 frequencies. This top one section here is going to be my 1000 megahertz signal. That's going to be my 500 megahertz signal, and then my 250s down here. You can see the depths over here. The 1000 goes around a little over 4 foot deep. The 500 goes around 8.5, and the 250 is going to go around 15. In different soil conditions, you can stretch all those out a little bit more, and so then I can also change my view, and I can turn off channel 3 because we're going to be looking for this service right here. I probably don't need to be looking 15 feet deep, so and it opens up the screen a little bit easier to see. So when we're ready to go, we just hit the play button, and this is actually a rover unit where I could be mapping. That's what that little dialog box was. So anyway, when we're ready to go, we're gonna just start pushing, and there's our line that we're looking for right there. So I can back up. You can see my backup line is red right there, and I'll get right over the top of it, and that's what we're looking for right there. I can take and just touch the top of that, and it's telling me my depth is 3.71 feet deep. So I can also change the color on it, and so it may be something easier for somebody else to see in a different color. I'm more of the yellow. That stands out really well for me. Everybody's eyes are different, and you're going to see it differently. So, but that's basically what we're looking at on the 2 different screens there. The third one's always recording as well. I can change the gain a little bit. You can zoom in, you can zoom out. So I'm going to take a couple more passes at this and get them on the screen so that you guys can see how it looks. All right, so we went ahead and made 3 passes. You can see each pass that is made, there's a solid line coming down. That's where I backed up, marked, and these are basically 3 slices that we're looking at. So this one looks really good. This one's, you know, a little questionable. And then I got in the asphalt over here on this last one. And like I said, you can change the gain settings a little bit. But that haystack is what you're looking for. And like I said, all you got to do is just touch the top, and it'll give you the depth down here in the bottom. And this unit comes with a 2-year warranty. And as you can see, it's starting to rain out here. We don't have to worry about the G-tack getting wet, so we're in good shape. This is the McLaughlin utility line locator, and we're going to talk about it just a minute. And it is a multi-frequency locator, so you can adjust your frequencies to whatever your conditions are. If you're looking for a deep pipe, you're going to need a little higher frequency. One of the nice things with McLaughlin is here's your leads in this nice container. You just pop this out and stick it on your transmitter, go to your ground, go to your lead wire. It's just nice, keeps it all together, easy to wind up. The other nice thing is their signal clamp. It's a 38 kilohertz signal clamp. It does not have any contacts that need to be touching in order to transmit the signal. So you can just put it up on the cable, wrap it around like that. If the cable's too big or your line's too big, all you got to do is set the signal clamp right on the line, and it will transmit that 38 kilohertz signal. The transmitter is a 5-watt transmitter, and you see that big red arrow right there? If I'm going to broadcast the signal down on the line, I'll just make sure that none of my cables are plugged in, and just set it down on top of the line, and it will broadcast your signal down onto the utility. Then you can locate it with the wand. You just match frequencies, and you're good to go. One of the unique things about the McLaughlin unit is I can locate on peak and null at the same time, and it'll give me directional arrows, which way the line is. Another nice feature is that it gives you the milliamp reading. So if you're hooked up to your target line and you're out locating, you drift off, you're picking up 2 lines. When you hit your depth button, it'll tell you the current index reading, and that will let you know the higher one is the one that you're hooked to. So this comes with a 3-year warranty, and it includes water damage, so kind of a unique warranty for them. So we're going to try this thing out in just a minute. All right, the McLaughlin Vision LX locator, we're going to kind of go over the wand here real quick, just some of what the screen looks like. And so I'm going to turn it on, and we're going to go through the frequencies. Right now we're at 850 hertz, 512 hertz, 120 hertz. Then we go into a power sweep mode. We got a radio sweep mode for telephone. There's your 80 kilohertz, your 38 kilohertz, your 9.5 kilohertz. So basically that's all of your frequencies. This right here is a bubble level, so you can see that I'm holding it upright, and that's why it's telling me I need to swing it down. But then we have our peak null. I'm on peak null right now, which is going to give me the arrows we'll show you that in just a minute. I can go into null mode, and then I can go into peak mode. Peak mode's the best way to locate, but out here we don't have any other utilities, so we'll be able to do the peak null mode. And let me grab the transmitter, And here's what we look like here. Having a little rain out here. Turn it on, it tells me I'm 100% power. And then I can go through the frequencies here. That broadcasts both on 9 and 38 kilohertz, 512 hertz, 80 kilohertz, or 38 kilohertz, or 9.5, or you can go to both. So once you plug this in, we're going to do it here in just a second. All you got to do is hit that adjust button once you get it plugged in. And when I make my connections, it's going to be beeping really fast, and that's going to let me know that I have a good ground. It's very important that you have a good ground, otherwise you're not really going to be able to locate. So let's get it hooked up. Okay, so we're going to hook up the transmitter. You always want to put your ground stake at the 90 degree from your object line. Hook the black cable to the ground. Red cable. Tracer wire. I'm going to turn the unit on. We've got that fast beeping noise, and what that's telling me is that I've got a good ground. I'm going to change my frequency to 38. I'm going to hit the adjust button. It's going to go to optimum power for the line, and then I'm going to turn on my locator, and I'm going to want to match the frequencies. So I'll hit the frequency button, and once you shut this down and start it back up, it will stay on the same frequencies. So right now, because my signal strength is really strong because I'm so close to the box, it's telling me to push the gain button. No matter what gain button I push, it's going to take me down to 70%, and which is kind of unique. So I also have a compass up here that tells me which way my line's going. And anyway, let's go locate. All right, so here we are locating, and if you can see my arrows telling me to go to the left, and then both of them come on. And then if I go past, it tells me to go back to the right, come back to the highest reading, set the unit down. Like I was talking about before, here's my bubble level. So I want it to be just like that. And then when I'm ready to get my depth, I just touch that button, and it's going to scan to 16 feet. It will go deeper, but so I'm 2 foot 7 inches deep with a 4.4 milliamp reading. And this is on the peak null mode, so it will freeze that reading so that if you're out in the road trying to locate, you don't have to try to remember what the depth reading was. And then when you're ready to locate again, you just hit the gain select button. So if I switch over to the null mode, of course I'm already on it, but we'll go back to the right. And you can see the bar graph is showing me to come back this way along with the arrow, just like that. And you can hear that little chirp, and that tells me that I'm right on the line. This is the estimated depth reading up here, 2.6 feet. That's always on the screen, and you can see that my compass is going the way of the line. If I twist the locator one way or the other, it's showing me that the line is going that direction. And then if I switch over to peak, I'm going for the highest reading. I can hit my gain adjust button right now, and that'll take me to 70%, which is a better range to be locating in. There you go, and it's telling me estimated depth is 2.6. But to get an actual depth, you're going to want to push the depth button. 2 foot 7 inches. Okay, so we're just going to kind of walk her a little bit here and locate. You can see it's telling me to come back this way, both on, back this way. And if I get too far over this way, my arrow's just going to kind of go away and come back. And there we are. Sorry for the video. And then we're going to switch over to just null. And that's going to be your target line. If I get over here on null and the numbers start flashing, then that means that I'm not anywhere close. Get them back into flash, or not flashing, and then you get your chirping. Alright, and then we'll go to the peak mode where we're looking for the highest reading.